Tired of losing bets?
I'm Vinny. I got the picks guaranteed.
Boom! You see that? I don't just watch the game, I make sure it goes my way. Little tap of the pellet, balls off the rim. 2 pros in on it? Of course. Air ball into row 20? That's a payday, baby. You want winners like that? One payment. My picks all season. You don't lose again, call the number, hit the site, and let's cash in.
What's up, guys? Benny. You don't need me to tell you that LeBron James is a bad person. You can just listen to him talking with Diddy about how much he's enjoyed all of the parties at Diddy's
ain't no party
place.
like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
The little kids standing in the background really make it for me, as does Diddy's
Ain't no
response to all
party
of
like a
this.
Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Turn around and vibe. And Bron, me, when this is done, we gonna drink a couple of bottles of the most premium wine.
Please.
Yes, sir.
What did he mean by that? What premium wine will you drink? Bombshell lawsuit claims Beyonce, Jay-Z, and LeBron James attended freak-off parties where Diddy was drugging people. Oh, no. Diddy accuser says that LeBron was present. Well, I mean, is it really that hard to imagine? Look at how much he's smiling. Look at how much he's smiling here. Look at this. Look at that dumbass hat. LeBron James is a bad person. He's obviously been a bad person for a very long time. Here he is at the height of his fame and power after President Trump won in 2016, saying that the reason why President Trump won, because his beloved Ohio voters wasn't educated.
Well, I mean, that's a great question.
Very long
At the end of
pause.
the day, like I said, you can. I don't think a lot of people was educated.
Okay. All right. Why don't we go ahead and look at LeBron James's Ohio school? LeBron James is criticizing the people of Ohio, saying they wasn't educated. Every 8th grader failed state math tests at LeBron James-backed I Promise school. LeBron James started a school just to make sure that literally no children knew math. Sounds about right. LeBron James doesn't know the math other than he likes the money that comes from the Communist Party of China. LeBron James likes being rich and may wind up in jail over it. We don't know. We're just reading the headlines. We'll see here, ladies and gentlemen. Back from China, LeBron James speaks out against people in the NBA that criticize China, saying that you got to think about the ramifications of negative things that can happen when you criticize China. You know, because LeBron James, that's where the slave labor knits his shoes together. Or was he not educated? He also called President Trump a bum. A bum. Donald Trump. LeBron James just interviewed dumbest man on television, Don Lemon, which made Don Lemon look smart, which is not easy to do. I like Mike. That's Donald Trump. Because Michael Jordan famously didn't get involved in divisive, stupid political BS like LeBron James. LeBron James has made himself very, very hateable. He's like one of the top most hated athletes in all of America. And now he is tied up in a game rigging probe by the FBI. NBA players deliberately threw games. Mob members would arrive at their homes carrying suitcases full of cash as payments, according to the FBI today. Oh no. My goodness. Here's like a good example. There was a NBA player. There is an NBA player, current NBA player, named Terry Rozier, who told the defendants that he was going to leave the game early on March 23rd, 2023 with an injury. The defendants then placed a $200,000 bet of wagers on the unders for the bets that Rozier would leave the game early. And they paid out tens of thousands of dollars. So this is how you would rig it, right? You can just bet on pretty much anything. That just goes on and on and on. But this is like a good example of an NBA player saying, hey, here's what I'm going to do. And the same thing, it looks like, happened with LeBron. Uh-oh. LeBron James dragged into NBA gambling scandal after friend sold injury details. Yikes. Details of LeBron James' injury status were sold by his pal and former Los Angeles coach Damon Jones as part of a massive prop betting scheme, according to court documents. Jones, an ex-Cleveland Cavaliers player and an unofficial assistant coach for the Lakers, sent a message to one of the betting ring members in 2023 urging him to place a large bet on the Lakers' opponent. So he's betting against his own team, the Milwaukee Bucks, because James would be out with an injury that night. That wasn't public information. Oh, no. There they are here, thick as thieves. How much did LeBron James earn from this bet? Did he earn anything? Interesting. Let's go ahead and keep reading, shall we? Big bet on Milwaukee before the information is out, Jones texted, according to the indictment. The player, whose sources identified as James, did not play after reporting a lower body injury, and the Lakers did, in fact, lose. He could have made a lot of money. Let's read. Jones is a longtime friend of James, who played with him on the Cavs team earlier in his career. Jones also separately received $2,500 for hawking the supposed injury tip, which turned out to be bogus, another Lakers star player against Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh. Court papers say that James claimed to have learned about the Lakers trainer. One of the Lakers' best players during the 2023-2024 season was injured for a limited number of minutes, and that the tip was sent off to the gamblers in order to try and make money. Here you can see the full indictment. Here. Oh, no. So what happens next? Farley placed a $100,000 bet against Lakers. However, the star player in the game was in the game after all, and the Lakers did end up winning. So not a perfect system, but did win on the LeBron James bet. The mystery player was not named. Lakers were led in scoring that night. Anthony Davis. This is very interesting. So it's unclear where all the money went. I guess you'll need more of a investigation. Also, geez. So this is the same guy? This guy right here? And this guy? Okay. Yikes. Post-athlete life, right? Happens all the time. How obvious was this? In 2023, a podcast episode, poker player Matt Berkeley told a story about how he heard that people were playing poker with Chauncey Billups. He's one of the NBA legends caught up in all of this. And he knew he was scamming and stealing money from an illegal gambling ring. So this was like out in the open. LeBron James, accused of cheating for gambling, co-conspirators now telling authorities that he was in on fixing NBA games. And I guess I've read you the New York Post article. This is what they've said. Damon Jones, a former teammate, assistant coach, and longtime friend of LeBron James, was arrested by the FBI for his role in a illegal betting ring. There he is. What did LeBron know? That's an absolute big question. The Trump curse rolls on, man. Call him a bum. Well, now LeBron James is probably going to get some tough questions from the FBI. Court documents reveal that LeBron James' injury news was sold by his friend prior to the game. Did LeBron have any part in this? I don't know. I don't know, man. But that's in the indictment. For the indictment, Damon Jones revealed information about a prominent player Jones had played with. That would be LeBron James, who Jones played with and coached. He sat out the game. There it is. In black and white, right there. All right. Oh, boy. So we're cooking now. LeBron James was unaware that Damon Jones was profiting from intel about his injury. We'll see. We'll see. Damon Jones wasn't employed by the Lakers, but had restricted access to the team, and he was on the court with LeBron James during the pregame workouts. Sources tell The Athletic James was unaware that Jones was allegedly sharing and selling his injury info. Okay. Remember when LeBron's close friend and business partner, Maverick Carter, admitted to the feds that he bet on NBA games with an illegal bookie in 2021? Now we're finding out that Damon Jones, LeBron's oldest NBA buddies, got pre-injury report knowledge of James being sidelined and used that information to distribute to bettors. LeBron bucked on NBA, and suddenly he's named in another federal investigation. Whew. LeBron James right now. Man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, you know, Diddy's in jail. Maybe LeBron James could join him. You never know. You never know. The Trump curse is real. Just a reminder. Like, share, subscribe, and follow along. It's been fun tracking it. The Trump curse rolls on. See ya.